Toolbox Talks. Lockout Tagout. What is Lockout Tagout? Specific practices or procedures to safeguard employees from the unexpected energization or startup of machinery or equipment, or the release of hazardous energy of machinery or equipment during service or maintenance activities. When it comes to Lockout Tagout, all employees fit into three categories. The first is an authorized employee. These individuals receive additional training to safely perform lockout tagout. They also perform service and repair on locked out equipment or machinery. The second is an affected employee. These individuals operate or use a piece of equipment or machinery on which service or maintenance is being performed, or they work in the area where the lockout tagout is performed. They are not authorized to perform lockout tagout. The last is other employees. These individuals just work in the area where lockout tagout is being used. They also are not authorized to perform lockout tagout. The responsibilities for lockout tagout for an authorized employee is that these individuals have the authorization to shut down equipment or machinery. Assistance from affected employees may be necessary to properly and safely shut down and identify isolation locations. They can apply locks and tags as needed. They need to verbally notify all affected and other employees that shutdown is about to commence. They should explain the purpose and use of specific energy control procedure, and they need to verbally notify all affected and other employees of the removal of the locks and tags, and that restart of the equipment or machinery is about to start. The responsibilities for lockout tagout for an affected employee is that these individuals should provide assistance to authorized employees as needed for proper shutdown and identification of isolation points. They do not attempt to start equipment or machinery that are locked out. They do not attempt to remove or tamper with locks for any reason. Removal of locks or startup of equipment or machinery could endanger the lives of those performing the work. They do not perform any work which may result in injury from energization or equipment or machinery. Some of the types of hazardous energy include electrical, pneumatic, hydraulic, mechanical, thermal, stored, chemical, and gravity. Some sources can simply be turned on or off, while others must be dissipated or controlled. When is lockout tagout applied? During the servicing of equipment, which may include adjusting, inspecting, clearing jams, cleaning, modifying, tool changes, lubricating, or replacing parts. Here are some common types of lockout tagout devices. As a reminder, lockout tagout is used to prevent injuries from hazardous energy sources while servicing or maintaining equipment or machinery. Injuries and even death can occur if locks or tags are unknowingly removed and/or if equipment or machinery are started by non-authorized employees. So in review, who is the only employee that can shut down equipment or machinery and is also allowed to remove locks and tags for restart? An authorized employee who has received training on how to safely perform a lockout tagout is the one that can shut down and restart equipment and machinery. When should lockout tagout be applied? Anytime while servicing or maintaining equipment or machinery. Some lockout tagout statistics for you. According to OSHA, lockout tagout prevents an estimated 120 fatalities each year in the United States. 53% of all electrical fatalities in the U.S. occur in the construction industry. In the United States, younger workers under the age of 21 are 2.3 times more likely to experience a fatality over experienced workers over the age of 40. Lockout tagout also prevents an estimated 50,000 injuries each year in the United States. On average, employees miss 5 days of work from each injury occurred with these lockout tagout situations. Remember that many potential injuries can be prevented by taking the appropriate precautions and making sure we are following the company instructions when servicing or maintaining equipment or machinery.